You know what? At first, I thought Chris Bryant hit it out. I thought it was long gone, deep into the bleachers in center field. And even the way Odubel Herrera sprinted back towards the warning track in center, he tracked it as if it was way over his head. Then he stumbled and staggered back to the ball, making a routine flyout look oh so difficult. And finally, he made the catch while falling down to the ground, preserving the 13th no-hitter in Philadelphia Phillies history, and the third one of the 2015 MLB season, joining Max Scherzer and Chris Heston. There's only been one pitcher that's tossed a no-no prior to being traded, and that was Bert Blyleven, who twirled one in his final outing with the Texas Rangers in 1977 prior to being sent to the Pittsburgh Pirates that offseason. I think Hamels will become the second, and I think a lot of people may agree with me. And so much for there being something wrong with him. I mean, he was on a shitty team. He got complacent, but when he really needed to step up to prove himself, Old King Cole delivered a gem. The 31-year-old came into Saturday's start 0-4 over the last 9 times he towed the rubber, with his last victory not coming since May 23rd at Washington. And his last 2 outings have been especially awful, allowing a combined 14 runs and 20 hits in just 6 1/3 innings of work. But he struck out 13 Cubs Saturday, the most he's punched out since 2010. He fanned 6 apiece with the fastball and changeup, and the other batter came via the curveball. So not only was his fastball and changeup devastating, I thought it was the best he ever spun that curveball, a pitch he added to his arsenal around the 2010 season. He threw the curveball 20% of the time after coming into the game, throwing it just 12% of the time. It wasn't the first time Hamels was part of a no-hitter. He tossed 6 no-hit innings against the Atlanta Braves on September 1st of 2014 before Jake Diekman, Ken Giles, and Jonathan Papelbon finished off the combined no-no. It was the first time that the Cubs have been no-hit since Sandy Koufax fired a perfect game against them on September 9th, 1965. That was 7,921 games ago. Carlos Ruiz became part of history as well, catching his 4th no-hitter, tying him with Jason Varitek for the most all-time. Hamels became the 6th pitcher in the last 40 years to throw a no-hitter and win a World Series MVP, joining Brett Saberhagen, Dave Stewart, Jack Morris, Randy Johnson, and Josh Beckett. There's always one defensive play that stands out in a no-hitter, and although there wasn't, a web gem Saturday, Hamels did help his own cause, showing off quick reflexes on pinch hitter Kyle Schwarber's hard roller back up the box. He knocked down the ball before flipping it over to Ryan Howard for the final out in the 8th inning. Obviously, the no-hitter is going to dramatically increase Hamels' trade value. When you think of, the top pitchers who might possibly be on the move, there's Johnny Cueto, David Price, James Shields, and Jeff Samardzija. Due to his recent outings, a team may have preferred a Cueto or a Price over a Hamels. So, Saturday was as important a start as Hamels has made the last few seasons, and he threw a no-hitter. He also has the history of dominating in the postseason. Hamels may have just thrust himself at the top of that list, and Ruben Amaro has to be salivating. Just don't ruin tomorrow, Junior. That's all I ask. And, we're going to pray and hope that he can get the job done. The trading deadline is coming up, but Saturday was all about Cole Hamels. And, it really made you reminisce about what he's brought to Philadelphia, what he's, accomplished over the years. It brought back memories of 2008 today. I mean, just how devastating that changeup was, and how clutch of a start it was. I mean, he's always been great in the postseason. He's always been great when he's needed to deliver, and he delivered in a big way Saturday. All right, so the Bitter Birds are making a bit of a transformation. We are no longer strictly doing Eagles videos. Of course, that's going to be what we're going to do the most, but we're going to be starting to cover all 4 of the major Philadelphia professional sports. Also going to do some college. I went to Temple, so you bet your ass that I'm going to be doing some football and basketball videos. We're also going to be adding more members to our show, possibly as many as 4. We shall see, but we're looking to expand, and what better topic to start our new era than Hamels' no-hitter. And guess what, guys? The Phillies are 7-1 since the All-Star break. World Series, here we come. Okay, maybe not. But, hey, just like Tom McCarthy likes to say, how about that? That's it for this video. I'm Adrian Fedkiw. Later all. Peace out.